You know how everything's a subscription now? Music, movies, even socks. I swear if it...
To continue this ad, please upgrade to Premium Plus Platinum.
What? No, anyway, Blue Apron...
This is a pay-per-listen ad. Please confirm your billing.
Oh, that's annoying. At least with the new Blue Apron, there's no subscription needed. Get delicious meals delivered without the weekly plan.
Wait, no subscription?
Keep the flavor. Ditch the subscription. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Last week, we watched Exorcist II, The Heretic.
Why, this week we're watching Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, my good sir.
The Connections is Indiscriminate Casualties.
Zach, that's a stretch.
Right at the end there. There was a lot of deaths at the end there. There was multiple deaths.
Fine, I'll allow it.
Welcome to Oldie but a Goodie. My name is Zach. I am joined once again by Sandro.
Hello.
And this week, we are watching a movie that has deaths in it. Admittedly, they are right at the back end of the film. I was sweating the whole time because I'm like, my connection is not going to work. I'm like, how is there not deaths yet? Like,
you could have used the connection I gave you between Exorcist and any movie was an old man. You could have done that.
Yeah,
would have worked.
I could have done that if I was a coward.
Wow.
However, I remembered in Hamlet people dying, and then people didn't die for most of it, and I was like, oh no, has my connection failed?
Oh dear.
Luckily, it hasn't.
It hasn't failed. In fact, it's failed backwards, so much so that for this review of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, we're joined by a good friend of the show. It's been a while since he's come on because this format doesn't work for guests. It's Rob Lloyd.
But even though it doesn't work, you're bringing me in, you're crowbarring me in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty much how we do the entire show is by crowbarring it.
Pretty much.
That's my name, good old crowbar guest star Lloyd.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
It's a mouthful, but that's another nickname I have.
I think one of the last times I saw you, Rob, it's been a while. We haven't been in the same circles for a little bit. I've been out there, been busy, and you've been doing shows. But one of the last times I saw you was at Christmas, and I think at Christmas you were like, why aren't I on the show? You're going to bring me back on the show. And it took 10 months, but here you are.
I'm patient. I wait, and I wait. I'm at that age where all I can do now is wait, Sandra.
Well, that's good, because this movie was long. I mean, you need a bit of patience to get through this,
That's true, I guess.
Not as long as the original Hamlet.
That's true. Very true. A fair point. Touché, my friend.
Very fair. Yes, this is it's not even like an alternate retelling of Hamlet. It's kind of its own thing, but it does revolve around the plot of Hamlet. Zach, you picked this amongst a bunch of Shakespeare movies that I believe you were talking to Rob about. You were like, Rob, why don't you want to watch Romeo and Juliet?
I was conspiring. I did threaten Rob at one point, if he did not pick anything, that it would be Romeo and Juliet. This was a lie, however, because I do not want to watch that film again.
You've seen it before?
Yeah.
I have seen it.
That's the key word we all picked up right there.
You're like,
okay? So... make the mistake once, shame on somebody else.
Exactly.
Do it twice, shame on you.
Yes.
Shame on you.
And to inflict it upon another, upon viewing it, would be a far worse war crime than anything I could ever think of. So,
gentlemen, we all remember the war crime that was watching the Flintstones movie again. So.
That was another thing I mentioned we could do.
Yeah. You brought that up again.
Just so I could set the record straight and set that one as a goodie, like it deserves. What a great film.
The sequel was better.
There was a few options that we mentioned. Obviously,
Viva
the
Rock
other
Vegas.
option that we were going to pick last week was 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, yeah, because I was like,
good film.
Zach, you're not going to ever pick that. This first movie can't be a movie like 10 Things I Hate About You. I think I said that word for word.
Yes, you said word for word.
That was the movie that was there.
That was the other option I gave Sandra last week to pick from. But I was glad you picked this one, because this is both me and Rob's top pick. So...
And look, it is a big... 10 Things I Hate About You is a great film. Plus, any film that has bare naked ladies on the soundtrack is always going to be high up on my list.
For sure.
But I can't go past the genius that is Tom Stoppard and the genius which is baby Gary Oldman, baby Tim Roth, and baby Ian Glenn. So
yeah, and
absolutely.
We're going to get into our thoughts on the movie. We'll do non-spoilers and spoilers. But first, Rob, you are here, well, partly because we love having you on the show, but also because you got a show to plug, and it's a Shakespeare show, hence why Zach was only doing Shakespeare options.
What?
Tell us about the show.
this is the genius of Sandro Felcher being able to crowbar a guest star who hasn't been on the show in 10 fucking months just to go, here we go. How can we get Rob Lloyd back on here? There we go. So, yes, I'm doing a show called Shakespeare's Fool. It's my first solo show in about 10 years.
Wow.
I came up with the idea during lockdowns in 2020.
Yeah.
Everybody remember that time? So yeah, instead of baking my own bread or filming myself doing exercises in my living room, I came up with the idea of doing a solo show, each to their own. So yes, I'm looking at my life in total, and how I've got some of Shakespeare's most famous fools and how they relate to parts of my life. So from Puck to Touchstone to Bottom to Feste, all these great iconic fools within Shakespeare's plays, and because I've always been attracted and drawn to the characters that sort of like make fun of people or this like comic relief or stuff like that. I've never been drawn. That's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here. Oldie but a goodie. Yeah. The representation of Shakespeare's fools within the podcast world. So yeah, I'm sort of like looking at my life and how it relates to Shakespeare's fools and how the stages of my life have been played out through these characters, and I get to do a little excerpts from them from Shakespeare's plays. Some of them I've had a part of my life for 30 years or so, and other characters I haven't had a chance to explore much of, but it's been fun to really delve into some text that I haven't really looked into for a long time, and how it relates to me, how I am now, how I will be, and how I was. It's been a fun journey, and we open in about, it's a podcast world. Is it open? Has it opened? Will it already be open?
It opens let me open my calendar. It opens next Wednesday evening, November 12th.
Very exciting.
Excellent. Yes, November the 12th of the year of our Lord 2025.
Yes.
Amen.
Runs for 4 nights at the beautiful Bard's Apothecary. If I was going to choose any venue to do it at, I had to do it at a venue called Bard's Apothecary. It's a beautiful venue in the city off a wonderful, iconic Melbourne laneway. Yep. There's a beautiful bar up the top, and underneath there's a performance dungeon area. It's an incredible space. It's such a low-key vibe. It's the perfect place for me to jump back into doing solo performing, which I haven't done for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. And I'll be there every night, so if you come by, say hi to both of us. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be good.
That's the power I have. I'm able to take Sandra away from legitimate work and throw him back into the world of comedy.
You are the only performer this year who's pulled me out of theatre retirement. I've been retired all year. Rob's like,
too old.
I've had a break too. I got to about I finished Comedy Festival, and I've had like 6 months off. For me, I've had 6 months off. So I have been doing little gigs here or there, but I've had the majority of the last 6 months just coming home and resting and hanging out with my dog. Wow. That's not a euphemism. So, Zach, you dirty bird.
Whoa!
I know what you. I see you and your moisturized face.
It was only half moisturized.
It would be. Well, there's links in the episode description. Go check it out. Go check it out. We'll see you there. All right. Let's talk about the movie. Zach, first impressions, again, non-spoilers. What did you think of this film?
Speaking of Shakespeare's fools, speaking of a couple of fools, like a couple of dinguses, a couple of dudes.
Ooh. Yes.
There was some funny guys here. I watched a funny film. It was pretty good.
That's good. Oh, yeah. I should say the general premise of this is two characters from Hamlet. What are they up to? What are they doing when Hamlet's not happening? What's happening?
There's this whole Hamlet thing, but what are these two specific characters doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Turns out a lot, yet nothing at all in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, pretty much.
Some great discussions. Some really fun dialogue. But did they do anything? Yep. They were there. They affected the story, I'm sure. It's particularly funny saying that, knowing that, like, there's literal scenes where they're standing there and the rest of the cast just leaves.
Yes.
And it's like, that's where the rest of the story went, and now there's these two characters that are just like, well, now what do we do, you know?
Yeah.
It's great.
Been very interested to hear how you guys relate to it or thought about it, because it's based on a play by Tom Stoppard, which sort of like was premiered in 1966 at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and just revolutionized the theatre scene and become this cult classic and this massive hit. And it got to the point where Stoppard said, well, I want to make this into a movie, and he kind of did it himself. He rewrote the script and directed it himself. But to come from, you know, having seen the stage play and then watching the movie, that's a lot of those dots can be filled or lines could be, T's crossed and stuff. So for you guys to come in at completely cold, it's very fascinating to see how you found it all, because it is a play experience and it doesn't have that 3-act structure of a movie.
Yeah.
So these type of films are, huge in the, especially in the 90s. They made so much of these movies that are just, small budget, independent films about philosophy and life and death.
There are a lot of these,
We don't get those movies anymore, and not, at least not in a cinema.
Yeah.
So it harkens back to a different era, and I'm very fascinated to hear what you guys thought of it. So great insights.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that it was like a play first and then into a movie. And I think I'm not sure if I would have liked it more as a play. I'm not sure. It's like hard to say without having actually have seen the play itself.
Yeah.
To compare it with. I definitely struggled a little with the dialogue on occasion. Just because I think it was too smart for me. And there was too many layers of jokes.
Nah, that's fair. You know what? That's pretty fair.
There was like, I could tell that there was at least like 3 layers of jokes in a scene, and I was getting like 1.5 of the jokes. But I knew there was probably another 4th layer of joke that I was probably just missing entirely.
Yeah, gonna have to go back and rewatch it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I genuinely enjoyed this enough that I think I want to go back and watch it again. Especially just to watch the scenes where they're having the verbal like tennis match.
Yeah.
Because that one was so fast paced.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, that was awesome.
Incredible.
I just want to watch that scene like 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. but I could not follow it for the life of me. I was like, it was so fast.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
There were moments where, like, you know, I have seen a lot of plays, but I've also, like, worked behind the scenes on a lot of plays in terms of doing tech stuff. And then when I do that, I have a script. So it's kind of, the show can be easier to follow along. This is one of those shows where I'm like, I'm kind of glad I watched the movie first so I could have some subtitles. Because I think just watching this in a theater without any, like, script or, like, I wouldn't be processing half the stuff that's going on in this movie.
Yeah. Tom Stoppard is an incredible writer, an absolute, like, he is a bona fide genius. Most mainstream people and pop culture buffs will know him. He was brought in to do some script doctoring for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yes, never heard of that one.
So, yeah. I think you should check it out.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's got a auteur filmmaker by the name of Stevie Spielberg.
I think I've heard of him.
Stevie boy.
That's right.
Yes, I years ago I got to go to a Q&A session. It was with Tom Stoppard, and he's just to sit there and listen to him. It's like Sandra was saying, sitting there going, "I wish I had subtitles."
You were trying to absorb his genius. Yeah. So dry, and he's working on 14. He's like playing 4D chess, and I'm there going.
No, exactly. That is what like this movie felt like. I didn't really know anything about it going in, so to like slowly kind of figure it out as it went on was really, really fun. And I think like it was written like I just can't believe a play was this meta, and it was written in the 60s. I felt like it's so ahead of its time in that sense. We'll get into more why and spoilers, but yeah, like especially to take a play like Hamlet and then do it like this is incredibly ahead of its time for the 60s. So yeah, I can't imagine what the reception of this was when it came out.
It's amazing because it's as a play, it's even more meta in some ways. Like they've had to. Stoppard's had to alter it, as all writers who direct their own shows eventually say. They go, well, if anyone's going to, massacre my script, it's going to be me.
For sure.
But the opening sequence is in the play is literally Rosencrantz and Guildenstern in the wings, off stage, and off stage, in inverted commas, is like this plane of nothingness. So they are literally in a limbo state, and they just pop into existence. So it's very much the 60s is that key time of about 15, 20 years after World War II. It's the birth of theatre of the absurd, where you've got Beckett with Waiting for Godot and all his incredible work. So this approach to life after coming out of the horrors of war and people looking at our everyday routines as something ridiculous to the point of absurdity because it doesn't mean anything. And for that to evolve to a point where Stoppard goes, let's use that philosophy of life and an existence, and fits perfectly into these insignificant characters within a Shakespeare classic. And they are aware of the fact that, what are we doing? And why are we here? And so they have these characters come up and talk to them like they know them, and they go, we don't know what this is.
What is going on? No one's explained anything to us.
It's great. It's so good.
It's great.
That stage show takes the absurdity of it even further, and that almost magic realism, almost completely to the point of surrealism, and that doesn't really translate completely in the film because they just start off in a forest riding horses, and there are moments of transitioning from the players to the court, and they kind of just appear and shift, and then they just shift into being on the pirate ship. I know I'm going into big spoilers. So as a stage concept, it plays into that surrealism perfectly, and I think they have a nice balance to try and make it work in the film.
I think that was definitely a thought I had while watching it, was that I don't think I'm watching the best version of this story. I think the performances might be the best. I think that I've had a look at who else has played these characters, and I think that Oldman and Roth are probably the best two actors to play them. But in terms of the medium, I do think this probably does work better as a play, just from watching it.
I did really... At the end, I really liked those, like, cuts to different scenes, as it's almost like it's these two characters that are sort of trapped in the story and have no control over it, and the scenes will change to their next relevant one, whether they're ready or not. Like, it's just, it had almost a surreal sci-fi aspect of, like, their existence is only for their parts of the story.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it almost plays up like the characters in Hamlet are kind of in a loop as well.
Yeah.
We only have the same, like, using the limitations of their shooting budget, so they only have the one location, but they play into that so that these actors who are playing Polonius, Claudio, Gertrude, Hamlet, and Ophelia are shifting from one location. They go in through one of the exits, they come out the other way, then they come back in again. And they're just in these loops of sort of like the little characters that come out of the big grandfather clock type.
Yeah, exactly like that. Rob, when you saw this, where did you see it? Who played it? Like, because you've seen the play? Yes,
God, I saw it years ago. A Sydney Theatre Company did it. Back in the 90s. I'm still trying to remember who was doing it. But yeah, it sort of like really heightens the, like I was saying, that's surrealism and that existential crisis that you have. And Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are slipping from limbo, and they sort of like, as they walk onto the stage, that's when they really come alive.
They exist.
And so playing up in the movie also who is aware of this going on. So the player king, done by Richard Dreyfuss in the film, has that heightened sense of he is aware of the role he plays. He almost more so than anybody else, and he is aware of the fate. He sort of like gives drops and hints about what is going to happen to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. That plays out in the stage play as well. That essence of who is conscious of what's going on, who isn't, and how Rosencrantz and Guildenstern try and keep up.
Yeah.
But the deep debates they have about life and death and the meaning of existence is very much of that 60s era, but it's still so powerful and resonates today.
Well, it makes sense that the stage conductor would be able to figure out that they're in a play, right? Like, it just makes sense.
Yeah,
you know?
No, definitely. And it did definitely remind me a lot of Waiting for Godot as well, as you mentioned earlier. Just because I think that's been on my mind recently, because there's a version currently in America with Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, which I'm like, I want to see, but also they're not the right actors for that. But I want to see it.
It's interesting. I've seen some of the clips of it because, like, it's just popping up online, and Alex Winter is an old school Broadway star. He was on Broadway as a kid. He was in like a Broadway production of Peter Pan. I think he played Michael. And this is, of course, is Keanu's first time doing Broadway. But they've showed clips of it, and Winter's doing a great job. Like, he only does acting occasionally now because he's such an incredible documentarian. But the footage I've seen, I'm there going, Winter's got game. Winter knows how to perform on a stage. His physicality, his voice, his presence is good. And then you turn to Keanu and you go, no.
He's definitely he's a movie actor. He should probably...
Don't be mean to poor Keanu, guys. You know?
I don't want to be mean. I love him.
You know, I love Keanu. I had to endure watching him in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Still need to do that on the show at some point.
He nearly killed the entire film.
It's his accent.
That is some power to take down Gary Oldman, Winona Ryder, Carrie Ewells, Anthony Hopkins in one foul accent.
And I did consider putting that as an option for next week, Zach, because of Gary Oldman, but I chose not to. So at some point. What's interesting though is the idea of this movie and the play as well, focusing on Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. This isn't actually the first time they've had a spin-off play. In the late 1800s, there's a play about them trying to mess with the plot of Hamlet so Rosencrantz can marry Ophelia or something. It's a whole thing. It's another play that exists. If people might get confused, perhaps, that recently had a production somewhere in Australia last year. I don't know who's doing it. But yeah.
What's that one called?
That's just called Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. It's just called that.
Right, just called Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, right.
But what's interesting, though, is I made the joke on last week's episode, Zach, when you reveal what this movie was, that it's just Lion King 1.5. But I do genuinely think this inspired Lion King 1.5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It had to have, right? Surely.
Yeah.
I think I've heard that somewhere. I think I've heard people say that, because Timon and Pumbaa are Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Yes. Yeah. And it just makes sense.
Yeah, it had to have. It also reminded me a lot of, this is a deep Star Wars pull, but do you remember Tag and Bink? They were the two comic characters who were just like in the background of every movie, and there was a comic book which was all of the movies but from their perspective. Reminded me a lot of that as well.
Yeah,
obviously not as comedic.
That's who Luke mentions. Like the first one goes when Biggs and Tank left.
Yeah.
Yes, because they're two stormtroopers, and then it just follows their adventures. They were one of them was in the Boba Fett suit when they went into the Sarlacc pit. That's why Boba Fett's alive. It's a whole alternate retelling of it. I just love stories like this. I love background characters becoming main characters. It's fun.
Yeah. It's a fascinating exploration of pop cultural figures and stuff like that to take it from that point of view and invert it. Like one of the best episodes of Buffy is the one that Zeppo that just focuses on Xander's night. We're getting caught up in zombies being brought back to life.
Yeah. No, exactly. But we'll jump into spoilers, but first rate it. Zach, Oldie or Goodie from you?
I am easily going to give this one a goodie.
Yep.
We've had some rough movies.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Over the past couple of weeks. Mostly Sandra's fault.
You watched The Heretic? You watched Exorcist 2?
We did.
And Heretic? I still haven't seen the first one.
You've only seen 2?
I have only seen 2. That is my only knowledge of The Exorcist.
That's why that episode's so long, because it's just Han and I trying to explain it to you.
So you need to watch Exorcist 3 next, which is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
George C. Scott is a legend. Brad Dourif's in it as well. And then you can watch the original.
Then I can watch the first one.
No, then we got to watch both versions of the prequel, and then you can watch
Exorcist. Of course, yeah. And then
then you've got to watch The Exorcist Last Rites, or what was that?
Yeah.
Oh, the recent one. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Remember that was meant to be a start of a trilogy.
Yep.
Trilogy. Like how he did with the Halloween trilogy. Get it?
Hey, we could make this one a trilogy, Let's just throw all the trilogies at the wall and see what sticks.
Look, I'll be free in 10 months, so
you could drag Sandra out of retirement for one last job.
When we do eventually do Exorcist 3, I do want to get Rob on for that one, because I think...
that would be great.
I think it'll be good.
Which version are we going to do? Are we going to do the Legion cut, or are we going to do the original theatrical cut?
I've heard the theatrical one's better, so I don't know.
Ooh, but people saying theatrical better.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out when we get to it.
I guess I won't be watching the first one in the meantime, I guess. I actually have that ready to go, because I was like, I need to watch the first one. Oh, dear.
Just do it.
Look, we'll have it ready for its 60th anniversary for you.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Rob, Oldie or Goodie for you?
It's such a goodie. Such a goodie. To rewatch it again, I'm so grateful to be brought back on. It's been an inspiring experience. Going, you know what? I think it's high time to bring Rosencrantz and Guildenstern back on stage here in the Melbourne Independent Theatre scene.
Absolutely.
Oh, that would be good. I'm going to give it a goodie as well. And I agree. That was my first thought was, bring this back. Bring the play back. I want to see this again. I don't know what actors, in terms of a Broadway run, like who would be good at this, but I think some small independent runs would be really cool. This would be fantastic to see done again. So
definitely, most definitely.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Hey everybody, it's Babs. You know, one thing that makes the holiday season so magical is the traditions we share year after year. And that's why I'm so excited to tell you about Birch Lane. Their classic furniture and festive decor is carefully crafted to bring joy to every seasonal celebration. Plus, it's delivered fast and free, so you can start spreading the holiday cheer. Shop my hand-picked Birch Lane collection and more classic styles at birchlane.com.
Well, pack your bags and head on to the airport, listener, because my name's Sally McSeller and we're going to Japan. Well, that's not true. We're actually going to patreon.com/oldie but a goodie pod, where Sandro and Zach are reviewing a movie where Wolverine goes to Japan. It's called The Wolverine, and it's got lots of action and talking. Here's a clip of the boys talking about it. The best action in this is just Wolverine fighting guys with swords. I love that.
Oh,
I think that's
absolutely.
really cool.
Do you know what ruined the sword fighting for me?
What ruined the sword fighting?
The stakes.
Okay, yeah.
We have the sun. The sword fight scene with him and Wolverine is sick as hell.
It's the best
awesome.
action scene in the whole movie, yeah.
He can't win, though. It's shown that he is the better fighter. He is a better swordsman. He chops Wolverine in half. Wolverine just goes, okay, next.
You know what? This is a pretty fair criticism. They're really at the deep end of the X-Men franchise now, right on the tipping point of time travel. But first they had to get through the Wolverine. He's in Japan. He's got swords out of his hands, and he's using them to fight people with swords that they hold in their hands. Oh, patreon.com/oldie but a goodie pod. We can get that episode right now. You can also get all the other X-Men reviews, Nicolas Cage reviews, and ad-free episodes too. If you never want to listen to this promo ever again, patreon.com/oldie but a goodie pod. Alright, spoilers. We're going to spoil the movie. The plot, the title already spoils it, but, you know, we're going to...
Yeah.
I do like
what
how
do you mean?
The line from Hamlet is, oh, they're dead. And so that's just the title of the movie, is the line that tells you they died, which is fantastic.
In classic Shakespeare fashion, all the good stuff happens off stage. It's very much still a throwback to ancient Greek theatre. So, yeah, they don't show up until well into the play. And then, so the whole point is they're brought in by Gertrude and Claudius to like kind of keep an eye on Hamlet and feed information back. And so Hamlet is, of course, losing his mind, but is he really playing crazy, or is it all just an act? Yeah. And then the whole sequence where they take him to England, and of course, in true Hamlet fashion, oh yeah, by the way, they were captured by pirates, and even though Hamlet escaped, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern were killed by pirates.
Yes.
Yep.
And so they just have the ambassador from England come out at the end after everyone's dead and just goes, oh yeah, by the way, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Here's Fortinbras taking over Denmark.
Yeah, that moment in the movie where, because they have the letter from the king that says kill Hamlet, and then Hamlet hears it and then switches it out with the letter that says kill these two guys, was really interesting, because then, like, we don't see them die. So the way that they die is Richard Dreyfuss shows up and kills them on the ship or in the void or wherever we are at that point in the movie. That was all, like, really, really well done. But because, of course, that takes place outside of the play. And I liked how everything that takes place outside of the play was not written in it kind of is written in the Shakespeare language in terms of it feels like a play, but it's not as Shakespearean as all of the scenes in Hamlet are just straight from the play. So they're a lot more dense, and that was great. I kind of wish there was a bit of an explanation as to why that switch happens. Like, they're like, why do we talk so weirdly?
That was good. No, that was good, because as soon as they start interacting with anyone from Hamlet, they start, speaking in the Shakespearean tongue, and then they just go back to arguing with each other. That was great. I love that.
It was
fun.
Awesome. I love, because their first interaction with the Hamlet people is with the king, where he's like, "Oh, you're here, fantastic! You got to do this and this," and then we just get 20 minutes of them trying to figure out what the king told them to do, which is genius. It's so fun.
I also love the fact, and it's carried on in multiple productions now. It's sort of like a given within Hamlet that in the play, nobody knows who is Rosencrantz and who's in Guildenstern. And so in this, they go even deeper, that they don't even know themselves.
Yeah. They were arguing who has what.
Like,
name.
after they've met with Gertrude and Claudius, Gary Oldman's there going, Rosencrantz. So I'm Rosencrantz. How's that feel? That feels good. All right, I just did it. All right. Okay, I guess I'm doing that now. Yeah. So you must be Gilden. No, catch me unawares. All right, okay. Yeah. That just takes it to the next level. Even Kenneth Branagh's 4-hour version of Hamlet he did in the 90s, he added that in as well. Beautiful moments where they're going, well, thank you, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. And then Gertrude goes, no, thank you, Guildenstern, and thank you, Rosencrantz.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
We Shakespeare nerds are very nerdy. We look at Doctor Who nerds and go, oh yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah, well,
them Doctor Who nerds, what a bunch of losers.
Bunch of losers. Yeah. Get your Christmas special in 2026. You whinging
I can see the Dalek poster in the background of your camera.
It's right there.
It's great.
It's right there.
It's great.
See, here's the thing. After the last finale, I'm no longer a Doctor Who fan. So I'm currently on break
nice.
Just give me a year.
You're
I'll come back.
now.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
But yeah, and the performance by Gary Oldman and Tim Roth as the two guys, we don't know which is which, is fantastic. I read somewhere that Tim Roth was originally going to be Daniel Day-Lewis, and I'm so glad he pulled out, because this is such they're incredibly young. Tim Roth is kind of the straight guy, and then Oldman is like the comic relief, kinda, which I don't think I've seen him do before.
There is, to see Gary Oldman, the man who gave us, the crooked cop in Leon the Professional, who gave us Dracula, who has given us some of the, Winston Churchill, George Smiley in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, the stereotypical terrorist in Air Force One, which he just basically did so he used that money to direct the film he wanted to make.
The bad guy in Fifth Element.
Bad guy in Fifth Element.
Yeah,
the bad guy in Fifth Element's a little bit sort of like...
He's a bit more zany.
A little bit more zany, a little bit more of the sort of like lapdog to the higher evil.
That's true.
But this role, it's particular, he is so lower status.
Yeah.
To see Gary Oldman as a lower status character is insane. To see him,
It is amazing. The only... I need to watch Slow Horses. I don't know what the last thing I saw with him in it. I need to watch that. It was probably maybe the Winston Churchill movie that we saw together, Rob. That might have been the last time I saw him in anything. But yeah, he's such a big actor now, and then to go back to him, pretty young, obviously the talent is there, but he's playing the comedic kind of... He's not really the sidekick, but... He is following Tim Roth around everywhere, so he kind of is, I guess, the lesser of the two. He's got a little bit less to do until the ending. Kinda, not really.
He's just a bit more goofy. He's a bit more, I want to say, introspective. Is that the word?
Yeah,
or something
for sure. Less
aggressive. He's less concerned about what's happening around them and more about what is happening.
Yes.
Well, whereas the other is more concerned about figuring out what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. And I
less
love
about the philosophical.
all of the stuff with Oldman, he discovers gravity. We've got the thing with the coin at the start, which is great. I love how he, create a burger. Like, just
he makes he creates a medieval Big Mac.
Yeah.
That was very confusing looking at the pictures for this movie and trying to figure out what era this movie was supposed to be set in, because I saw two pictures. One is that scene where he has a full burger.
Yeah.
And the other is where they're holding up a fan because, like, wind just suddenly exists. Both of which are, some might consider a bit more modern than this movie would imply. So I wasn't sure what era this was supposed to be going into it.
For sure.
Obviously, once you're in it, you're like, oh, okay, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
You know. He also has a paper plane that is shaped like a biplane.
Yeah, the biplane, that was really good.
So, there was two scenes, I think, in this movie that really broke me, that were really funny. And one of them was the Newton's Cradle.
Yes. Yes.
Where he goes to demonstrate the Newton's Cradle, and the pot just smashes into the other, and it just falls down. And there's just like a pause. That was so funny.
Yeah, that was good.
That broke me. And the other one is where he's contemplating death while lying on like a coffin, like a large stone coffin.
Yeah,
and he goes through multiple lines about like, to be in a box. Would it be better to be dead in a box? Or would you would obviously prefer to be alive in a coffin. At least you would be alive, right? You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought
you might
of
have
being
the chance.
dead, lying in a box with a lid on it?
Yeah.
I guess you don't think about it too much. It's quite morbid. Yeah, it's...
so good.
But then it ends with him looking up at Roth. And Roth looks down at him and he's like, I think I'm going to kill you.
Yes. So
Which
good.
was so funny. It was so funny.
That was good. The moment for me that really got me was he's holding like a feather and some like heavy object, and he drops them at the same time, and they both fall at the same time. It's like, what's going on there? Gravity would obviously make the feather not do that. And then he tries to do it again, but he does it like more in the set, and it doesn't work. The feather actually like falls down properly then.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, I just found that very funny.
Yeah.
Was laughing a lot. But also like that also kind of brings up the reality of like what they're doing, because it kind of seems like when they're not in the show, it's a void like what is gravity, what's going on there, and then when he like drops them in the set, the gravity's there, and I'm like, what is this? This is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot more like kind of going on behind the scenes here. It's really cool. Because
at the start of the film you have that, and you don't know what that is until later on in the film, and you can kind of figure out that the start was their limbo, essentially.
Yeah.
Where the story of Hamlet has started, but they aren't in it yet. So they're just sort of stuck out in this limbo where the laws of reality aren't working properly because they flip a coin 156 times or something.
Yeah.
And it always comes up heads. So, like, when they're outside of whatever the play is happening, just the laws of reality don't even exist properly.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And, of course, I didn't know that, for the first part. And yeah... Figuring that out while I was watching the film, I was like,
yeah.
This had some thought behind this.
Yeah, it
People
really
know some stuff.
Like the highlights of it are when, you can. It's like the Back to the Future 2 thing, a scene that you are familiar with, but seeing it from a different point of view. So those beautiful moments where like Tim Roth as Rosencrantz is kind of like listening in, and you see in the background Polonius talking with Gertrude and stuff like that about Hamlet. Beautiful, cute, like not cute is probably the wrong word to use, but we've always wanted to know, how does Hamlet know Polonius is behind that sheet and stabs him? And, it's because Rosencrantz and Guildenstern walk in and shock him into going, oh, what's that? And then get stabbed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and of course, my favourite part is when Hamlet's playing Johnny Be Good, and Rosencrantz has to climb up and drop some sand bags onto the head of Gertrude.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I got that mixed up.
Yeah, that's one of my But you bring up a good point. The music in this, it opens with like a blues track with dogs howling over it. There's a moment as well where another like time period incorrect song plays. I can't remember when it is. It's like halfway through, I think. I don't really remember it super well off the top of my head. But the soundtrack is just like all over the place. It's fantastic. I loved it.
There is some Pink Floyd in there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I also do love the fact that when Rosencrantz and Guildenstern do actually sit down and talk to Hamlet, he is an absolute fucking bore. Like the two of them, like he is just going on and on and on, like Hamlet does, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are just there bored to tears going, dude, do it.
Why does every recipe I try need 18 ingredients, including a jar of something paste I'll never use again, but will sit in my fridge for 9 months? I just want dinner in the oven, fast. That's why I love Blue Apron's new one-pan assemble and bake meals. They send you fresh ingredients that are already chopped. All you do is put it all together and bake. That's it. No chopping, no weird leftovers, just delicious, easy-to-make meals. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan. $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Why did we get given this job? We don't even know who.
Oh, yes. It's good.
I love how confused they are as well. They're like, we don't know if he's crazy or not. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
He's certifiably sane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's
and I love the performance. He's played by Ian Glenn from, he's in Resident Evil, Game of Thrones. Most recently, he played Batman in Titans. That was a time.
He's also in Silo, which is very good.
Need to watch Silo. I do need to watch Silo.
I recommend. Silo is very, very good.
And I mean, he is very good in this as well. I liked him as Hamlet. He's so young. I don't think I've ever seen him this young before. It is one of his first movies, so that would probably be why. But from my mind, it's like he's in Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and that's when his career started. So anything before then.
Yeah.
I'd seen him in this before seeing Tomb Raider, obviously, and then it was afterwards I went, I know that guy from, oh, yeah! And he's like, this is the first time I've watched it in, over 25 years, and I've gone, oh, he's such a baby. Look. All of them, even like Gary Oldman and Tim, because I've just recently been watching Reservoir Dogs, obviously.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Reservoir Dogs last year. It was a good show.
Yeah. But this is like 2 years before Tim Roth got his breakout in Reservoir Dogs. So I'm there used to babyface Tim Roth, but seeing baby Ian Glenn, baby Gary Oldman is a treat to go, oh, look at those cute little button faces.
Some other highlights from the movie are, so in Hamlet, we have Hamlet putting on the play of Hamlet to convince his uncle, to show everyone what his uncle has done, basically. In this, we have, so it's already a play, and then in the play, we have the play of Hamlet, and then in the play of Hamlet, we have the play within Hamlet, and then they do this amazing scene where the players are rehearsing the play of Hamlet, but also the play within Hamlet, and then there's this one scene that I genuinely think has the most meta levels I've ever seen in a movie ever. It was phenomenal.
How many layers is that? 7, I counted?
Something like that, I think. Yeah.
And when they're presenting the play of Hamlet to the servants of Elsinore, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern walk in the background, and so they become a part of the play.
My God.
Mirroring them walking into the play without really knowing what's going on.
Is that 8? Jesus
that takes us up to that takes us up to 10.
Because in that scene,
I missed 4. What's going on?
Because in that scene, they're rehearsing Hamlet. They're not rehearsing the play within Hamlet, and so we see Rosencrantz and Guildenstern die, we see the scene on the boat, and we see all of that, like, halfway through the movie, but we're like, oh, they're just rehearsing the play within Hamlet, but they're actually rehearsing Hamlet itself.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Hence, the player king, played by Richard Dreyfuss, knows that Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are going to die because he's already put on the play where Rosencrantz... He's done this over... He said, I've been here before. And you just go, yeah, it's amazing. You can make sense of it, or you could just go, this makes no sense, and you go, both are correct.
Yeah. It is one of those ones where I remember when my dad saw Inception for the first time, he was like, I don't make any sense, I've got to rewatch it. I'm like, Inception makes complete sense. Watch this one.
It really does. Like, Inception, they're going, look, yeah, maybe I'm a snob, but I'm there going... Christopher Nolan has put on so many clear layers to make this make sense to everybody.
Yes.
So it's not like watching Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead going, well, hang on, what is going on here? Why is there a chicken?
Why that made me laugh as well. That scene where Hamlet cuts a chandelier, it lands on a table, and then a chicken just flies in out of nowhere. It was phenomenal.
That is a well-trained chicken.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That
Probably
went to the
best
Royal
actor
Shakespeare
in the
Company
film.
that was an apprentice player.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
They spent years as a spear carrier.
I like that at the ending, though, because you got Richard Dreyfuss, like, you know, the whole time he's kind of like, I've done this before. And then at the very end, when they are about to be hung, or be hanged, or whatever the correct English is, I don't care. Come at me in the YouTube comments. When that's about to happen, they're like, well, there must have been a moment where we could have said no to coming to this at all.
Yes.
When is that? We'll get it next time. And I'm like, next time? What does that mean? Does that mean that they think they're going to go again? Is this round 1 for them? Is this round 100 and they have amnesia? What is going on? But the thing is, they can't say no, because the moment they say no is when they're summoned, which isn't in the movie. So the movie starts at the start of the movie, so they're never going to have a chance to say no because that's not in the movie, which is just incredible stuff. I just I love it. I love the layers. It's great.
Yes. Yeah, it makes all the sense and makes no sense, and it's a beautiful pumpkin pie of spiced absurdity.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. It made my sci-fi brain try and make sense of it, right? Because then it's like, okay, so is he actually in control of this subspace dimension, right?
Yeah.
Is the conductor guy, is he the one controlling all this? And they're stuck in a time loop, right? And so maybe they can Doctor Who try and figure out how to break the time loop. And I'm right. So I'm going to write my own play.
This is a fixed point
where
in time.
Yeah. Exactly, right?
That's good.
It was really cool.
Is there anything else to mention, really? I think the scene where they're rehearsing the play was, like, great, because they do, like, stage work in a movie, which was really cool. They have, like, the guys with the sound effects off screen for, like, the sword fights. All that was really cool.
That stuff was great. That stuff was really good. I love a big shout out to one of my favorite actors of all time and my favorite Sherlock Holmes, Mr. Ian Richardson as Polonius.
Yes.
He's no slouch, working with the Royal Shakespeare Company for most of his career, and he just always classes up the place. Donald Sumner was there as well as Claudius. Claudius. And he, of course, he went on and did Game of Thrones stuff.
Yes.
And I think he was Rassilon as well in the post-Timothy Dalton Rassilon in Doctor Who.
Yeah, he is. I was just looking that up. He apparently is also in the episode Hellbent. He shows up for a bit in that, so pretty cool.
Yes, yeah, in Hellbent he plays Rassilon in that. I love the little flashes of other scenes and how that's representative of the whole Hamlet. So seeing the fight where Hamlet dies in real life, Ophelia, obviously she dies. Yeah. She dies in the lake with the roses surrounding her like a halo. Yes. Those type of moments are just bittersweet and beautiful.
I will agree, because those ones allowed me to realize where in the timeline we were. Because they also have the time skipping as well.
Yeah. Yes.
So that was really good for me, who has not seen this original play but knows Hamlet, right?
Yes.
So I could be like, so that's where we are. So this is where the time jump happened. It's there over here now. You know, that's really fun, because it's like you have a puzzle in front of you and you can see the pieces. And it allowed me to see what pieces I was missing, more to the point, you know?
No, exactly.
There's great commentary in there about, like, cinema and entertainment and stuff like that, and where that, like, so when Rosencrantz and Guildenstern meet the players for the first time, Richard Dreyfuss is there talking about all the type of performances we can put on, with the great line, you can have rapiers or rape or both.
That was, yes.
Yeah.
And then Tim Roth is there going, this is disgusting. This is just, you're just going for filth. You can do any type of thing, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
And he's there going, well, I'm giving what the people want. And you're going, oh, that works on so many levels.
Yeah. They're taking shots.
Yeah, there's a line that he has, I think it's in the middle of the movie, where he says, audiences know what to expect, and that's all that they are prepared to believe in. And I was like, that explains the box office. So
yeah. And there's a beautiful, like, when they finally have that moment to shower and bathe and clean and stuff. And so Gary Oldman as Rosencrantz is sort of like learning about, like, he leaves the water and the boat in the elevates. But then there's this beautiful moment of him noticing the young actor who is in the cast, who's the woman. And so he is both male and female, and this beautiful scene of Gary Oldman watching him and everyone else. There's this moment of, it's a beautiful, just sincere moment of what is attraction, what is sexuality, what is everything. You just go, just a beautiful little layered, and it's quite a conservative time for cinema in the early 90s. It's a very radical, beautiful moment of what the concept of attraction is.
Definitely. But yeah, I think we've gone through pretty much everything in the film. I can't think of any other moments to bring up. So unless there's anything else from either of you two.
Like I said, thank you so much for this opportunity to watch such a underrated classic. It's so sort of like skips by the wayside unless you're a big theater nerd. You're aware of this film, and like, it was a rite of passage for me. I watched it for the first time when I was at university, because everyone said, "Oh, you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it. You've got to watch it." I went, "I'm glad I've watched it."
I didn't know I was such a big theatre nerd.
Well, there you go.
Shit. Oh no, because this has been on my radar for a while.
Welcome to the
like
club.
it or not.
It was from Gary Oldman. All right, I was just looking at his stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know about this as a theatre thing. I don't do theatre stuff.
I'm expecting to see you at the interpretive dance workshop on the weekend, and we'll play.
The end of this episode is not going to look well for me, because I have something to admit in that section. So there you go.
Yeah, it is definitely an underrated. Like, I hadn't heard of this. So if you like Shakespeare or Lion King 1.5, go watch this, because it's great. It's great. It is a little. I think one thing I will say is read up on Hamlet. Read up on particularly the first half of the play. Be more familiar with that, because I do think you need that knowledge to watch this.
You got to do homework before watching this movie.
Yeah. Maybe don't watch the 4-hour Kenneth Branagh version.
No. You got to watch that.
You could watch the 1.5 one with Ethan Hawke that came out around the same time. Go check that out. I don't think it's good, but you could watch it.
It's a short one. You can watch the Mel Gibson one. No,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, the Mel Gibson one does have Glenn Close, Helena Bonham Carter, and Ian Holm. And Alan Bates. An incredible cast.
Oh my goodness!
Okay. Apart from anti-Semitic man.
Well, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And then go watch Ophelia with Daisy Ridley, which is apparently very good, and I will be watching that soon as well. Because
watch O.
Don't watch O.
Don't watch O.
That's a completely different play, Zach.
No, you can go listen to the podcast that reviews.
That was one of our angriest episodes, I think.
I was so mad. I hated that.
You're expecting She's the Man too?
Oh, God.
Hey, neighbor. This holiday season, Birch Lane is here to help you celebrate with friends and family. From guest-ready dining tables to cozy sofas that fit the whole crew, our classic furniture and decor are crafted to last. And with fast, free delivery, you can be ready for holiday hosting in days, not weeks. So you can spend time on what matters most. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand at birchlane.com.
All right, it is time for Raving Rumble.
Oh.
This is the part of the show which I normally go to Rotten Tomatoes to get some reviews, but lately I've been dipping my toes into Letterboxd. Because their reviews are better.
It's true.
So I've gotten some reviews from Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep. I'll say it again. I thought, like, I'm the only one on Letterboxd who writes full reviews.
It's true. I just do jokes.
I was there going, oh, this is what we do. This is great. I can put my five or six paragraphs, and then I go look at Sandro's. I'm going, well, he's barely done 3 words.
No. I come up with jokes, Rob. It's very different. I joke reviews mostly.
I'm terribly sorry, Sandro.
Yeah. Let me be clear. The reason Letterboxd is better for this segment is because they're 3 words and it's just a joke, and everybody can go, haha, what a funny review.
Yeah.
So none of my reviews will be showing up here.
Well, we never.
Yeah.
Never know.
Have you reviewed this movie?
I haven't yet, but now I'll do it just as a joke.
Yeah. Quick write a review right now, and then I can chuck it in at the end there. All right.
Oh, then it might be confused with the Sandro Felcher review.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to think of one.
So I've got some reviews.
Yes.
I've got some reviews. I've changed the usernames. Because it might be obvious when a Letterboxd versus a Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm just going to read them out, and you're going to have to guess what they scored it from 0.5 to 5,
yep.
And then potentially where it came from.
It's Rotten Tomatoes or Letterboxd. Sounds good.
Yes.
On Rotten Tomatoes as well, 60% from critics, 87% from audience. So I'm expecting these to be some very positive reviews across the board for this one.
They're definitely all positive.
Yes.
There isn't a single negative. All right, are we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
All right, the first review is by Jean Budapest Emiel Zorg.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah. Who may or may not be related to The Fifth Element. I maintain that Oldman attempting to demonstrate Newton's cradle and instead shattering a pot is one of the single funniest shot in any movie.
That's fair. I thought they meant old men, as in old men, not Gary Oldman.
This is when they're young, beautiful.
Yeah.
Very confused.
It's so hard to,
Come on, Gary.
relate his name. Yeah. Get older quicker.
Yeah.
Hurry up. I forgot to mention, of course, I may or may not have written one of these reviews and snuck it in there.
I don't think it's that one, because you would have not made that point earlier in the review if that was your review, so not yours. Rob, what do you think? What's the score? What platform?
Let's give it 3.5 stars, and I think it's Letterboxd.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm also going to go Letterboxd. I'm going to go 4.
Ooh, Sandro's closer. It's 4.5.
Okay.
They were very positive on it. They were very positive on it. I'm still figuring this out. Should I reveal at the end, Sandro? Do you think? Do you think that's working?
Yeah.
I think it's important that I reveal at the end,
because then we can count how many reviews are from which side.
Yeah. All right. The next review is by General Thade. Which is, Rob, you know General Thade, obviously.
He is That's a Star Wars reference?
Nope.
General Thade.
No. Oh yeah. No. It's oh god, no. It's Tim Roth's character from Tim Burton's abominable Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, it is.
And the only moment in that I like is the moment everybody hates. The ending, the batshit crazy fucking ending. Yeah. I adore.
I like that. And go back.
The whole.
If you haven't heard Rob, Zach, and I's episode on Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, that's
I want that to be the whole fucking film.
Hell yeah.
That fucking ending.
It was a good ending. I like it as well.
Compared to the rest of the film, people going, oh, that jumped the shark for you? The ending? Fuck off.
Yeah. They're very good. That's exactly what I hoped that reaction to that name was. All right. It feels so great to rub poor little Stoppard's ego for 2 hours straight. Oh, yes, Pappy.
What the fuck?
I want to rip this film off its shelf and banish it to something worse than hell.
I think this person might not have liked this.
I don't think they liked it at all.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
0.5, and I'll say Rotten Tomatoes for that one.
Okay. Rob, what are we thinking?
Yeah, I'll say 1 star, and that's a Rotten Tomatoes one there.
You're saying 1, not 0.5?
Oh, well, I don't want to do the same thing as Sandra.
No, you can do the same thing. You're allowed to do the same thing.
I know I'm allowed to, but I'd like to stand on my own 2 Zimmer frames. Let's go. Yeah, I'll go 1, and it's Rotten Tomatoes as well.
What was the score, Zach? What was
Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. It was 0.5.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was trying to help.
All right.
I tried to save you, Rob. I tried.
Oh, that's all right. Should I phone a friend? Yeah.
No. Brian DeOxy James. Any idea from that one, Rob?
James.
Yeah, that's definitely from Planet of the Apes as well. That's Helena Bonham Carter's character.
Oh, that's obviously the actor that played Shrek in Shrek the Musical. So shout outs to
who was in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
That's true.
He played a tree. It was great.
Well,
there you go.
So lost.
Shout outs to the
That's why you need 10 months in between me coming on and off. So you need to go back and try and get every reference going. Is this just Rob having a stroke? Or is this...
I presume you make it up on the fly. Shout out to the arts and craft teams that had to watch their cute little paper plane get destroyed by Tim Roth. Probably multiple times.
Wow, that's a good review. Rob, what do you think?
Yeah, 3 stars on Letterboxd.
Oh, gotta go Letterboxd. I agree with Letterboxd, which means we agree on the platform for pretty much all of these, which is good. I'm gonna go. We said 3. I'm gonna go 4.5. I'm gonna overshoot it probably, but I just feel like it's gonna be really positive.
Shoot for the moon.
You shouldn't have overshot it that much. It was 4 out of 5. It was 4 out of 5. All right. You were both close on that one. The next one is by the 3 Weird Sisters.
Yep.
That's a Macbeth reference.
It is indeed, because I played one of the 3 Weird Sisters in a play when I was a child.
Oh, which line? Which was your famous line?
We all did the babble, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble, and then
excellent.
I did tongue of dog.
Nice.
And then we each took turns doing that. Eye of newt. Tongue of dog, it was great fun.
Yeah.
It was
Looks like we've got to have a remount.
Yeah, oh God, my theatre kid credentials is now out on the table.
Baby, coming out.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. These last reviews are a bit long, but I'll get through them. All right. Masterpiece cinema. The chemistry between Oldman and Roth is off the charts. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before, or will again.
Oh, fair.
The medieval world is created a perfectly lived and fully formed, stellar dialogue, utterly compelling characters, some of the most iconic scenes and images in cinema history.
Wow. All right.
That's a 5 out of 5 for me, and I think that's 5 out of 5 from Tomatoes.
Oh, Tomatoes. I'm actually going to go Letterboxd for that, just because sometimes there's long ones on there every now and then.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Rob's pointing at himself in the video call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 4.
It's 4? Well, that was actually 4.5. So once again, it was right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Oh, dear.
That's weird. The last review is written by Rob Lloyd.
Oh, all right.
There we go. Another one of my all-time favorite films growing up as a kid. I would watch this endlessly. I can still quote it word to word. The absurdly delightful, if only slightly dated, tales focus on Jake, an alien cat, who has to make an emergency stop on Earth to repair his ship. Jake turns out to be an outcast scientist, Frank Wilson, to help him avoid excitable US military, the seedy members of the underworld, and getting too distracted by cute Earthling kitty cats. The script packs gags in left, right, and center. The cast are to die for.
Yeah.
Ken Barry.
Sandy
F.
Duncan.
Troop.
Yeah.
Brings his usual charm to Frank.
Yep.
Sandy Duncan is just as divine as Dr. Liz. Yeah. Harry Morgan is clearly having a ball as a hard-ass General Stiltston.
That's right, he was good.
Don't forget Roddy
my
McDowell.
fave,
Robbie
McDowell.
Yeah, Roddy McDowell.
Is perfectly sniveling and underhanded as a mob lackey stalwart.
Don't forget the star.
The MVP.
Oh, the MVP
is the incredible
McLean
Stevenson.
That's right.
As a bumbling, gambling-obsessed, slothy Dr. Link.
Losing all his money all the time.
Stevenson was a rare and talent, and it's a shame he didn't carry on after his much too early departure from MASH.
Such a niche reference.
The Cat from Outer Space is a chock full of old school charm. Highly recommend.
That was 11 episodes ago for us, so go listen to that review of that movie.
And you didn't bring me in for that one?
I think that was incredibly last minute, so I don't think...
So, Rob, what did you rate the Cat from Outer Space?
What did you rate Cat from Outer Space?
No Googling. You're not allowed to Google. Come on, you got to remember. Come on.
Gosh. 3.5.
Ooh,
he's putting down 3.5. Sandro, can you rob of his own score?
Figure it out. Rob is... your reviews are usually like more positive than mine, but the score is always lower somehow. I have noticed on Letterboxd. So I'm going to go 3, because I think I gave it 3.5. So I'm going to go 3. Yeah. What was it, Zach?
It was 3.5. Robbie's correct. He remembered his own score.
There we go.
Because, spoiler alert, I grabbed that review from Rob.
Tomatoes. So when none of them
it was
yours...
funny that you mentioned that you... Oh, no. One of them's mine.
Was still yours. Okay.
One of them's mine. So can you guess which one is mine?
I'm just going to say the first one at this point.
First one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it mentioned the Newton's Cradle.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was one of my favorite parts.
That's right.
Rob, do you have a different opinion?
Well, no, I'm allowed to have the same opinion as Sandra.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So would you like to pick that one?
I'll pick that one because I don't think you're clever enough to have mentioned it beforehand.
All right, so you're both wrong and dumb.
Wow. Well, we tried.
Okay, guess you are cleverer than
that. So you guys said, I think you both said Rotten Tomatoes for the second one?
Yes, the hateful one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you were both correct. The third one was my review, which was talking about the arts and crafts. The little play.
That's a good review.
By Tim Roth. Yep. The Three Weird Sisters was also written by Rob Lloyd. I just editorialized his review of The Sundance Kid. And replace the actors from the Sundance Kid.
This is the biggest, this is the silliest segment we've ever done.
That's right.
And it's really funny because Rob said that one was from Rotten Tomatoes, so he clearly thinks his own reviews belong there.
Thank you. Thank you. I believe I should get official notification on Rotten Tomatoes.
That does... Yeah, okay, well...
Yeah, so there you go. Sorry about that.
Well,
Rest in peace, Robert Redford.
Yeah, that's right. What an incredible movie.
Yeah,
well, the
yeah.
scores don't make any sense. So, Rob, we'll just say you won.
I don't even remember the scores at this point.
We'll say Rob won.
Absolutely.
Sure, and thank you, Rotten Tomatoes, for sponsoring today's episode.
Yeah.
It had more layers in the movie we just reviewed.
Oh, absolutely. And it was so funny to me when, before that segment started, Rob's like, well, mine are too long-winded, so they're not going to be in this segment.
And Sandra and Zach's just going, "You've fallen into my trap."
Oh, it was so good.
Keep on talking, Lloyd.
Yeah, it was so
that is
good.
amazing.
Oh,
well,
Hoisted by my own petard.
Yeah. Although you gave the Sundance Kid what, a 4.5?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll
Yeah,
give that.
that's
That was a great film.
I've had it on my.
You got that. You guessed your own review wrong in that one, though. You said it was 5 out of 5, and you rated it a 4.5, which I also thought was pretty funny.
Look,
so there you go.
The fact that I could recognize you, Zach, and Sandro is a win for me at the present time. So every day's a bonus when you're this old. I've had Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid on my shelf for years and never watched it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Redford passed away I watched Butch Cassidy for the first time. Incredible.
Yeah.
I watched
so
3 days.
Amazing.
3 days of the Concorde for the first time. That is fucking intense. If you've never seen, it's like
I've never seen that one. Yeah.
It's pure 70s espionage, and it doesn't have a happy ending. You're just there going, Jesus Christ, the 70s knew how to make movies, man.
That's right. I'm just going to sneakily put that in my upcoming movie. Try and
because the Sundance Kid was so good.
That was one of the best.
Love that.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
Butch Cassidy and Sundance is incredible. It's such a beautiful film.
Incredible.
As is The Sting.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Keep that long, awkward pause, please.
Keep that in, Starkey. Thank you.
I think The Sting's very good as well. All right, old man. Okay, just... is that the time? Woo!
For some reason, I heard the Sting. I didn't hear the Sting. I heard the Sting. I was like, what are they talking about?
Because I think Rob thinks Top Gear and The Sting is the same movie.
I get that reference. Yeah, that's Sting. Yeah.
Rob, thanks for coming on. Your show is starting, next week, next Wednesday at the Bards of Pocket Theory. Do you want to plug it one last time? Plug your socials as well.
Yeah, come see Shakespeare's Fool, the 12th to the 15th of November. It's me on stage alone talking about 6 of Shakespeare's fools and clowns that relate to my life. And 7:30 tickets from Eventbrite, or check me out on Instagram, Facebook. Follow me there. You can find the links there. Come and see the show. Would love to have you there. You can see Sandro as well. He'll be operating the show, lighting and sound.
Yep.
I believe the lighting states go up and down.
And I think I can maybe move one. From memory, I think I could maybe move one around. So
you could.
My God, so much power!
You move me to tears every time.
Wow.
We work together.
Thank you.
Yeah, stop beaming the light into his eyes, Sandra.
It's
really
really
rude.
look, my eyes are the cataracts are making me insensitive.
All the links in the episode description, as well as links to all our stuff. We're on all the socials as well. If you want to help out the show, patreon.com/oldie-but-a-goodie-pod. Get ad-free episodes. Zach, bonus episodes. We're doing X-Men. We just did the Wolverine. We're doing Days of Future Past next.
Yes.
Oh, we liked it, Rob.
Yeah.
Well, I liked the Wolverine. Zach was...
You like the Wolverine?
I
they
like
shoot Max Cullen. They shoot Aussie legend Max Cullen.
That's true.
I went into that film with nostalgia and liking the film. I left that film. I was like, this was bad. It wasn't as good as I remember.
For me,
I was sad.
X-Men, X2, First Class, and Days of Future Past. They're the 4. right?
They're the good ones. The universally.
Absolutely.
Well, and Logan as well, but that's kind of its own thing. So
Yeah, Logan is kind of, I kind of see it as his own.
Also, I remember you not liking that when it came out.
Oh, you didn't like Logan?
Oh, it's just, I'm just there going, all right, okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, everyone's fucking dying.
Yeah, I hate those movies where everyone's dying and it's all sad.
Yeah, you can do it in Shakespeare. Do it in Shakespeare, but not in fucking comic book movies. Give me,
You want your roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
You don't want the cinema on screen.
Oh no, I want my roller coaster just all at the one level.
Just the one level.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. No, that's fine.
At a medium speed, not too fast.
We're going 40 k's an hour on a straight line.
Woo!
All right, links in the episode description to everything. Go click on them. Now, Rob, do you want to stick around for another 10, 15, or do you want to jump off?
I'll stick around for another 10, 15. That's fine.
All right,
fantastic.
that's good because Zach.
He means about half an hour because the segment always gets too long.
I have streamlined it a little bit because now I have got some movies that Zach has to choose from, and Rob as well, to determine what we're reviewing next week. They're all connected to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. They have stronger connections than whatever the fuck Zach used.
I had great connections, thank you very much, because the one guy that gets stabbed by Hamlet, that's a dead guy, and then we see Rosencrantz and Guildenstern die, and that's at least 3, which is plural, and even if we didn't see them die, it's implied that the king died beforehand by poisoning, right? So that's at least 4 people that died.
That's true.
So I would say that's some deaths.
They are casualties. Whether or not it's indiscriminate, who knows, really? Up to interpretation. But anyway, I've got 5 movies here. Now, usually what we do is I give a little bit of information about these movies. Zach asks some questions and then kind of picks which movie he wants to do on vibe only. This time I'm changing it up. I'm going to give you actors from the movie. I'm going to give you genres, but I'm going to go one by one. So, for example, I'm going to give you the genre for all these movies, and then you got 1 point. You can allocate that point to whichever one speaks to you the most. And then I'm going to keep doing that. But I'm going to switch it up. You're not going to know which one is for which movie. It's going to be a mess. You just got to pick on what speaks to you the most.
That's a good way of doing it.
And whichever one gets the most point wins. So let's kick it off. With 5 genres, you got to pick which genre you want to see. And you can only pick one each as well. So this should be good.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is good. I like this format.
Rob and Zach. Sci-fi, action, comedy, horror, or thriller?
Ooh.
We'll go with Rob first.
Well, I want to look at the sort of like the spectrum of what you've been doing recently. Are there any of those genres that you haven't had for a while?
Ooh, that's a really good question. We haven't
that is a good
haven't done a sci-fi in a while. We've been doing a lot of fantasy. We did Lord of the Rings, Excalibur, Exorcist kind of fantasy.
Yeah.
We did VeggieTales for some reason.
Wow, that's crazy. Why did we do that? Wow, how did that happen?
Okay, well, let's go sci-fi.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. I like the sci-fi. The others we haven't done an action film in a while as well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, fantasy action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Suspense? Have you done suspense for...
We haven't done suspense or action in a while. Yeah, no, neither of those.
I'll put my vote towards suspense, actually.
Suspense?
That's a good point.
Suspense as in thriller? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right, yeah.
Towards thriller. All right, cool. Sounds good. Next, I'm going to give you the second genre, because each movie is one genre / another genre. So we've got gothic, we've got sci-fi again, we've got thriller again, we've got war, and we've got crime. Zach, you can go first this time.
I'll put my first vote on sci-fi now.
Oh, you're going sci-fi.
Because I know that this is got to be a different sci-fi. Unless the genres are sci-fi / sci-fi.
I could have done that.
Which is possible, but very rare in this category. So I'm going to put my vote on sci-fi. So I've got some good votes on sci-fi now. I'm hedging my bets on sci-fi so that we get some of those.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, Rob.
I'm going to go gothic because I want to know if you have in your choices a gothic sci-fi there.
Oh, that would be
pretty
sick.
incredible.
That would be
If there
sick.
is a gothic sci-fi, I'm going to go, what the fuck are you? And then when you say it, I'll go, of course.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Well, and if I screwed you over, then I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, all the better.
Now, I'm going to give you actors.
Oh.
Pick what actor you think is a better actor. I don't know. Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Number 1, Channing Tatum.
I vote for Channing Tatum.
Kiefer Sutherland in there from 24.
Okay.
We got Daniel Radcliffe.
Wait, I might change my vote.
We have James Stewart from Vertigo, It's a Wonderful Life, bit of an older actor.
Jimmy Stewart, yeah, come on.
And we also have Tarisho Mifune, who's the bandit in Rashomon. He's also an actor in one of these movies.
And he's in a lot of Kurosawa's films.
That's right. Yeah.
He was originally George Lucas wanted him to play Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Really?
Yeah.
That would have been... Well, I mean, Hidden Fortress is just Star Wars, so that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it is. It really is.
So who are you voting for then, Rob?
I think... Well, I finally figured out, I think I know a sci-fi gothic that has Kiefer Sutherland in it.
Oh!
I've recently just got it on 4K from Arrow Video, and it is a masterpiece, and I can't wait... So, if it's the same one we're talking about.
Could be not be.
So, you're going to put your vote on him.
That does have an actor from Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead in it.
He's putting together the dots, Sandro.
Uh-oh.
This is the exact same problem I had last week where I gave too many hints and the guest immediately guessed
figured out what it all was.
The films.
Right.
I'm going to put a vote on Daniel Radcliffe just because Rob hates the later Harry Potter films. Like the second half of the Harry Potter films, he just is like dumping.
I don't know
on
if
them.
that's true.
I think he gave Goblet of Fire. He gave Goblet of Fire 2 stars.
That's fair.
He said Dumbledore was just not played very well at all. He was not a huge fan of that one. And that's the only one I read of his Harry Potter reviews. But as I was looking through, I was like, man, he really did not like the later half of the Harry Potter films.
Order and the Phoenix, I really, really love.
That's
I
a
think
good one.
The film is better than
it's a great one.
Better than the book. Half-Blood Prince is a piece of shit.
I hate that one.
The book is incredible. The movie is arse.
Yeah, I agree.
The first half of Deathly Hallows is
favorite.
really good. I think it's like one of the best adaptions of the books ever. But the second one is a piece of arse as well.
I think you gave that one like 1.5 or something. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. And the big thing
is
the big thing is that they just didn't get it all. With the big confrontation at the end, Harry and Voldemort fighting in the books. Everyone's there to watch. Everyone witnesses the death of Voldemort, and that has to happen. All the death and destruction he has caused, everyone needs to watch this person disintegrate. And in the movie, they just fight off each other together. And they'll go, nah, you don't get it at all. Anyway.
All right, so to confirm, Rob, Keith Sutherland, Zach, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
That's the one.
We got there in the end.
Now, years. What year's your favorite? Do you like 1948?
Ooh.
Do you like 1957? Do you maybe like 1998? 2012?
I do like that one.
Or 2021?
I'm going 1998. I think that's when it came out.
That's a great year. 2 of my favorite podcasters came out that year.
People doing podcasts in 1998?
No. They were born.
Oh,
that
yeah,
year.
that's when we were both born.
I really didn't want to lay into that. I didn't want to say that because,
I was 20
some
years old.
Some old man might be listening.
I was 20 years old then. I was 20 years old then. Fuck you.
20 years young.
Exactly.
So I will pick. I don't want to pick any of the 2000s ones because those are dangerous. Those are landmines.
No.
Like you can stand on a landmine and be fine, but sometimes they detonate and you have to watch like Monkey Bone or something.
That's true.
So I will pick the 1956 one.
57.
57. Yeah,
All right,
I'll pick
cool.
that one.
Okay, now we're going to switch it up. I've got taglines for these movies.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go... It's kind of hard with 5 movies, but I'm going to go one by one.
Yeah.
No. So I'm going to pair them up. We'll have 2 going against each other, then 3 going against each other, just to be able to spread it out a bit.
Okay, yeah.
2 movies have more votes than the others. So we'll do the 3 lowest ones first, and then you got to give one of them a point. The world needed a good guy. They got a great guy. That's the first one. The second one is from the creator of Rashomon. Weren't many taglines for that one. And then the last one is the guest who's dead on time.
I think I've heard the first one before.
They wanted the world needed a good guy. They got a great guy.
Yeah, I think I've heard that tagline before on some crap that I was going to put as a movie option, which is crazy. Rob, what do you think? What should get the vote here?
What was the last one again?
The Guest Who's Dead on Time.
That's a good tagline.
That sounds like an 80s like Weekend at Bernie's spin-off type thing.
yeah,
for sure. Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
give that one the vote. Yeah, absolutely.
2 votes for that one. All right.
Oh, are we both able to?
Are we allowed to do that?
100%. 100%. You can both put a vote on that. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Well, then the other 2. Do you believe in ghosts or a world where the night never ends?
Ooh. Well,
I think
Rob
Rob's
seems to
figured out one of them.
know what that one is.
I'm taking the Night Never Ends.
Night Never Ends for Rob. All right.
What was the first one?
Do you believe in ghosts? Was that one?
I feel like I'm building my own Lego answer.
Yeah.
You
I kind of like the second one more as well. I'm like,
okay.
Maybe I don't believe in ghosts, Dan Aykroyd.
Well,
okay, like,
fair, yeah, for sure.
Your vodka's good, but maybe not.
All right.
So I'm gonna vote for the second one as well, because that's just a sick tagline.
Well, we've got a clear winner here, and I'll reveal it last, but I think Rob already knows what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the options that I had were from 1957, Rashomon, that is Throne of Blood.
Oh,
the first of 3 Shakespeare movies that Kurosawa directed. That one's based on Macbeth.
Yeah. I also offered that one to Rob last week as one of the things that we could have potentially done. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. I like the vibe of it.
Kurosawa's a genius.
Yeah, he did that one. He did King Lear, and then he also did Hamlet. And I was gonna, if that one was picked, I was gonna use we watch a whole trilogy card.
Yeah,
that would do all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But that one came dead last. Anyway, my connection obviously with Shakespeare between those 2. The one with Channing Tatum and The World Needs a Good Guy, They Got a Great Guy. That is the Ryan Reynolds movie Free Guy.
Oh, of course. Oh.
Which I've never seen, and
I
honestly
also
didn't want to until I realized I could connect the 2 movies by they're about background characters.
Yes.
I'm glad that got 1 vote from me. There you go.
Yes. Have you seen that one, Rob?
I have seen Free Guy. It's okay.
Ooh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing incredible, but Ryan Reynolds
does the job.
is being his Ryan Reynolds.
The roller coaster is at 40.
Yeah, about for
Great
line. Jodie Comer is underused, but she's charming as all hell. And Taika Waititi is the bad guy, and he's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Well, I put it in there because I thought it would be pretty funny to make Zach.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be pretty funny.
There we go.
I'd be fine. I'd be doing great. I'd be eating.
The other more modern one with Daniel Radcliffe, that is the gothic horror, The Woman in Black. Because my connection there is that movie and this movie that we just reviewed, they're both also plays. Because I saw The Woman in Black last year on stage. Fucking incredible. So I've wanted to watch the movie for a while.
Written by Nigel Keel, who wrote the Quatermass sci-fi legendary shows on TV back in the 50s and 60s. Beautiful man.
That's right.
Yeah, it's an incredible play.
Yeah, really, really good. Love that.
I do love Daniel Radcliffe. Just doing the craziest shit he possibly can. It's
true.
Is mwah.
The movie with James Stewart from all those, the older movie on the list from the 40s is Hitchcock's Rope.
Incredible film.
Always wanted to watch it. Yeah. Also adapted from a stage play. That's the connection there.
Yep.
Always wanted to watch that. I think they accidentally kill a guy and then they have to do a dinner party with
They
all
don't
of the guys.
They don't do it accidentally. They kill him on purpose.
That's the bit of meta knowledge I had as someone who's done this a lot. If the movie's from a much older year, it clearly had a bigger impact on society as a whole, that Sandro would know about it and therefore pick it as an option. So I know picking an older year is the more safer, unless he's trolling me. Unless
it's from the 80s and it's some B grade.
Oh yeah, you gotta skip the 80s. You gotta go into the 60s, 40s sort of thing for that sort of thing.
It's famously the movie they did in one take. So
yes,
it's all in one shot, and anytime he needed to reload the film because it would only go for like 15 minutes worth of film, it's sort of like how he creatively shows that cut.
Yes. Now, the movie that won, Zach, you're always complaining about how my connections are always actors or directors. I tried, as you can tell with my other 4 options, to not do that. I did put one in there, though, because I couldn't resist it. And it's what won. So that's the connection we're using. The connection of the actor who played Polonius, Ian Richardson. Rob, you've figured out what the movie is.
It is Dark City, motherfuckers.
Whoa!
Yeah. Dark City, vampires or something, I don't know. It looks fun. Sci-fi noir. There's vampires.
I'm not going to say anything, just fucking watch it. It is it is a fucking masterpiece. Alex Proyas, it was the first film filmed at Fox Studios in Sydney.
Wow, okay.
Incredible cast. Rufus Sewell, Jennifer Connelly, William Hurt, Colin Friels, a lot of Aussie actors in there. Bruce Spencer's in there. Richard O'Brien from Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's, oh my God, you guys are in for a treat. It is underrated, forgotten, but masterful sci-fi film.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've always wanted to watch it. My partner and I were doing like horror movie trivia the other day, and this movie came up, and I was like, you know what, I want to watch it. And then I was like, I can connect it and do it on the podcast, so I put it in there. So I'm very excited to watch this. I didn't know that it had been recently remastered. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, 4K. So, I've got it on my shelf from Arrow Video.
There you go.
So there we go. Zach, you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I won't know if it's good till I read the paragraph on Letterboxd that Rob will put out for that one. But we'll see how we go by watching the film.
Paragraph?
Content.
What am I writing a short little gag?
Yeah.
It's gonna be at least 3.
That's what the Zoomers want. They need like 3 seconds of review and then they move on. Their brain's already tuned out.
Zoomers don't give a fuck about what I have to think. 6, 7. Fuck you.
Oh, no.
He said it.
I'm hearing it all the fucking time, so if I've got to hear it, you guys can.
I was going to make a 6, 7 joke when I said 1956, and then you corrected it to 1957, and I immediately went 6, 7, and I went, nope, I can't say that.
This has been going on like for the last month and a half. I've been putting up with this for 6 weeks.
I don't envy teachers.
I was trying to figure out, going, just tell me where it's from. Just tell me where it's from. I don't need to know this. Like, a lot of people go, what does it mean? I don't care. I just need to know where it's from. And
do you know where it's from?
Someone sent me an article from The Guardian, and they and the Guardian have written about it, and they've said, this is where it comes from, and it doesn't mean anything. And
correct.
And the mere fact that now adults are talking about it, the kids are going to move on to something else.
Oh, yeah. It's done. It's over. It's dead.
I hadn't heard of it until, because South Park's airing right now, and they purposefully started a new season to avoid doing episodes 6 and 7.
That's so funny.
That's the first time I heard about it. Incredible. Well, Rob, thanks for coming on, and for it seems like you rigged Dark City to be the winner there. So
absolutely.
Good
work. And I was playing, feigning too much, going, oh, I can't think of a sci-fi gothic film. Yes, I fucking can. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think of it. Let me know. Don't read anything about it. Just watch it.
Yep.
And let everything just come over you. That's incredible.
Amazing.
Over 25 years ago, and to watch it for the first time, I'm so jealous of you guys.
Rob Lloyd, let everything come over you.
There it is. That's the end of the episode.
Goodbye. I'm out. I'm going to go have a shower.
You might need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.